Namaste yogis, welcome to this Vinyasa class. We're going to work on a flow, a ladder flow. We're going to work a lot on the hips and the hamstrings, and we're also going to do some back bends. So start in a seated position. You will also need 2 blocks and a strap. Maybe you don't need it, maybe you need it, so it's good to have it just right next to you. And let's take this comfortable seat. Either you can have your legs crossed, Sukhasana, or just sitting on your heels. Bring your hands on your knees and lengthen the spine. We're going to start by grounding ourselves, feeling landing, and so you can close your eyes. And first take a deep breath in through your nose and out through your mouth. And let's do 2 more. Inhale and side out. One last time. Deep breath in through your nose and let it go. And just take a moment to check in and observe your breath, just to feel present and grounded. Always good to be grounded before we start the physical practice, to bring awareness in the movement. Just observe the rising and falling of your chest as you breathe in and out through your nose. Relaxing the shoulders, relaxing your arms, your legs, your face. Only your spine is working, is elongating. And then bring your hands together in the heart center. Bow your brain to your heart and set an intention for your practice. It could be any intention, it could be just a feeling of gratitude towards something in your life or someone. Take a deep breath in through your nose and side out. Slowly open your eyes, bring your hand on your knees, and welcome to your practice. Let's start on all fours. We're going to warm up the spine. So stack your shoulders over your wrist and your hips over your knees. Spread the fingers nice and wide. Let's do some cat and cows. You inhale, you're going to curve the lower back, open the chest, look forward. As you exhale, you're going to push the floor under your hands, round your upper back, bring your hips forward, maybe gaze towards the navel. Really push the floor. Inhale again. You can close your eyes. You can just follow your breath. Take your time, no rush. You can be as slow as you like. We're already starting the connection with the movement and the breath. The body and the breath speak the same language. It connects well together. So really try to bring this connection. Breath to movement, movement to breath. Inhale. And exhale, come to neutral spine. Now you're going to bring the right hand in the middle line of the mat. Spread the fingers nice and wide. Just bring your hand under your face. Take a deep breath and lift the left arm up to the sky. Really try to pressing down under your right hand to open and turn the chest to the sky. Deep breath in. Exhale, thread the left arm under the right, dropping the left shoulder down, head down. So now you can keep your right hand where it is. You can also bring your right arm over your head and come on your fingertips. You can stay here. You can also bring your right arm behind your back and grab your left inner thigh to open, also work on the right shoulder. Deep breath here. Now slowly bring your right palm on the mat. Take a deep breath and pressing through your right hand, lifting the left arm up to the sky again. And exhale, change side. Bring the left hand in the middle line. Inhale, lift the right arm up to the sky. Really push the floor away under your hand to open your chest. Inhale. Exhale, thread the right arm onto the left, right shoulder down on the mat, head down. Same thing here, bring the left arm maybe over your head, on your fingertips, or bring your left arm behind your back and grab your right inner thigh. And then slowly release and bring your left palm onto the mat. Inhale, lifting up, raise up right arm up to the sky. Exhale, right hand down. Inhale, tuck your toes under. And as you exhale, start to push back to downward facing dog. First, you can start with bent knees. So bend your knees, come on your tippy toes, lifting your heels. And then focusing on having your hands pressing down on the mat, spreading the fingers nice and wide, stretching your arms but releasing the shoulders, pressing your tailbone, bring your tailbone up to the sky. Then once you have that length on your back, you can slowly start to bring one heel down and the other, pedaling your feet one by one. This is maybe the first downward dog of the day you're having. And then slowly try to maybe straighten both legs or keep your knees bent, it's fine. Keeping that length on your back. Gaze between your knees. Take a deep breath in through your nose and side out. Now inhale, you're going to shift your weight forward, come to a plank pose. Exhale, release the knees, the chest and the chin down. Now bring the belly onto the mat. Inhale, press on your hands and raise up to cobra. Really drawing the shoulders down away from your face, firming the elbows in towards your body. Inhale. Curling your heart open. Inhale here. Exhale, tuck your toes under and come back to downward facing dog. Let's do this 2 more times. Inhale, shift your weight forward to plank. Exhale, knees, chest and chin down. Bring the belly onto the mat. Inhale, lift up through cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. One last time. Inhale to plank. Exhale, knees, chest and chin. Belly onto the mat. Inhale, cobra. Really peeling your heart open. Gaze up. Exhale, tuck your toes under. Downward facing dog. Now pressing your left foot on the mat. Take a deep breath in and lift your right leg up to the sky. Now bend the knee and then stack your right hip over the left hip. Try to keep your torso aligned facing the mat. Try not to open on the right side. So pressing your hands, keep on pressing your hands onto the mat. Lifting the right knee as high as you can. Pressing your chest towards your left thigh. And breathe here. You can flex your right foot. Inhale, look forward between your hands. And as you exhale, come on your left tippy toes and then step slowly, as slow as you can, the right foot outside the right hand. Now bring your left knee down onto the mat. Now if you're having your foot more in the center of the mat, you can heel toe your foot to the right side of the mat. Come on the knife edge of the foot to open the knee to the side. Bring your hands on your mat. Inhale to lengthen, look up, drawing the hips down towards the mat. Stay here. Maybe you want to be on blocks here. It's perfectly fine. You can just be here on blocks and really try to let go of the hips. And then as you exhale, slowly, if you want, you can slowly come onto your forearms. This is a very nice way to open the hips. Very deep. 2 more deep breaths here. Now slowly come back on your hands. Remove the blocks if you're having the blocks. Just put them on the side. Inhale. Tuck the back toes under if it's not already there. And as you exhale, come back to downward facing dog. Now let's do the left side. Inhale. Press your right foot on the mat, lifting your left leg up to the sky. Now bend the knee and open the hip to the side. Really open the hip. Stack the left hip over the right. Maybe flex your left foot or spread the toes, activate the foot. Now pressing, pushing the ground under your hands, pressing your chest towards your right thigh, and lifting the left knee as high as you can. Inhale, look forward. And as you exhale, slowly come and step the left foot outside the left hand. Now bring the right knee down onto the mat. Maybe bring your knife edge of the left foot on the ground. Open the left knee. Inhale to lengthen. Stay here or on blocks. And maybe as you exhale, come all the way onto your forearms. And try to keep awareness of your breath. Try to keep this connection and not being aware that you're breathing. Noticing your breathing throughout the practice. There's no yoga without breathing, without breath. Now slowly come back on your hands. Inhale, tuck the toes under, and as you exhale, step back to downward facing dog. Now inhale, look forward between your hands, and slowly as you exhale, walk your feet to the front of the mat. Very slowly. Now spread the feet hip width distance. You can micro bend your knees, grab opposite elbows, and just hang here in this forward fold. So try to lean more on the toes and the heels. That way it will bring your sits bones higher to the sky, stretching behind the hamstrings. And it will also elongate the back and maybe bring the crown of the head closer to the ground. Try to relax your neck. You can shake your head no, making sure there's no tension on your neck and your shoulders. You can also swing from side to side. Now slowly release and bring your fingertips onto the mat. Inhale, raise up to a flat back to lengthen. Exhale, fold. Then again, inhale to lengthen. Look forward, open the heart, drawing the tailbone back behind you, and as you exhale, fold. One last time, inhale. Exhale, fold, and unroll the spine slowly, vertebra by vertebra, until you come to a standing position, Tadasana, mountain pose. Bring your feet closer together. We're going to start with Surya A, and we'll do some Surya Namaskara B, sun salutation A and B. Bring your hands alongside the body, look forward. Shoulders down, slightly open your chest, keeping the core engaged. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, bring your arms over your head, gaze up. Exhale, forward fold, Uttanasana. Inhale to a flat back, Uttanasana, look forward. And as you exhale, plant your palm on the ground and step back to plank pose and lower down chaturanga. You can be on your knees here, but the important thing is to firm your forearms in towards your body and look forward. Don't drop the hips, keep the core active. Inhale, upward facing dog or cobra if you are on your knees. Gaze up, shoulders down, peeling your heart open, stretching your throat. Exhale, downward facing dog. Breathe here for 5, deep breath. 1. Spread the feet hip-width distance about 2 feet away. Deep breath. All 10 knuckles of your hands on the mat, deeply rooted. Spread the fingers nice and wide. Feel the contact with the earth under your feet, under your hands. Tailbone up to the sky. 4. Gaze between your knees. And 5, inhale, look forward. And then step your feet forward, front of the mat. Exhale, forward fold Uttanasana. Inhale, come all the way up to standing, arms over your head, gaze up. Exhale, Tadasana. We'll do 2 more. Inhale, arms up. Gaze up. Exhale, planche. Uttanasana. Inhale, Ardha Uttanasana, flat back. Now exhale, step or jump back to chaturanga, so plank. Maybe you want to have your knees down, firming your forearms in, look forward, hold the core. Inhale, Urdhva Mukha Svanasana, gaze up, shoulders down, open your heart. Exhale, Adho Mukha Svanasana. Deep breath here. Keeping connection to your intention, to your breath. You're welcome to lift your heels or micro-bend your knees. If you feel your back is a little like stuck and cannot open, then maybe you can bring your hands wider open on your mat. Inhale, look forward between your hands. And as you exhale, step or jump forward. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, come back up. Exhale, mountain pose. Let's do 1 more. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, down, Uttanasana. Inhale, heart to reach forward. Exhale, step or jump back. Plank, lower down, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog or cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Take your time. Find length on your back. It doesn't matter if your knees are bent or stretched. Just find that nice length on your back. Releasing and relaxing the shoulders. Gaze between your knees. Pressing your hands on the earth. Inhale, look forward. Prepare and step or jump forward. Exhale, fold. Inhale, come all the way up. Arms over your head, gaze up. Exhale, Tadasana. Surya B, let's just do 2 Surya B. So bring your feet together. Inhale, deep bend in your knees, sweep your arms up over your head, Utkatasana. Exhale, fold, Uttanasana. Inhale to a flat back. Exhale, step or jump back. Come to plank pose, lower down chaturanga. Firming your forearms in, don't open the elbows on the side. Inhale, upward facing dog. Gaze up. Exhale, downward facing dog. Now for warrior one. So bring your, open the left toes 45 degrees to the left side. Inhale, step the right foot forward between your hands. Spin the back heel down. Try to square your hips. Keep the front knee bent from above the ankle. Inhale, bring your arms over your head. Warrior one. Exhale, bring your hands onto the mat and step back, plank pose. Lower down, chaturanga. You can be on your knees. Inhale, upward dog or cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Now right foot open 45 degrees. Inhale, step the left foot forward between your hands. Spin the back heel down. Square your hips, arms over your head. Inhale. Exhale, hands onto the mat and step back, chaturanga. Lower down. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Take a few deep breaths here. And inhale, look forward between your hands. And as you exhale, step or jump forward. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, bend your knees and bring your arms over your head. Come back, Utkatasana. Exhale, Tadasana. Let's do one last Surya B. Inhale, knees bent, arms up, Utkatasana. Exhale. Inhale, heart reach forward. Exhale, step back plank, lower down on your knees or not, chaturanga. Inhale, upward dog. Exhale, downward dog. Left foot 45 degrees open to the side. Inhale, step the right foot forward. Come all the way up, squaring your hips. Inhale. Exhale, hands down, step back, plank pose, lower down, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Right foot open, inhale, step the left foot forward, back heel down, come all the way up. Exhale, hands onto the mat, step back, plank, chaturanga. Inhale. Urdhva Mukha Svanasana. Exhale, Adho Mukha Svanasana. Deep breath here. Inhale, look forward and step or jump in front of the mat. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, bend your knees, sweep your arms over your head. Exhale. Tadasana. Now we're going to step the left foot at the back of the mat, coming to warrior two. So open the left foot 90-degree angle, bend the front knee above the ankle, arms on each side. Gaze towards your right fingertips. Shoulders released, stretching your arms. Avoid the Superman effect, so leaning too much forward, try to bring the torso above the hips. And then pressing down, pushing down to the mat with under your left foot. Deep breath here. Try to keep the knee above the ankle. Now inhale, flip the front palm open, lean slightly forward. Exhale, reverse the warrior, bring the left hand behind your left thigh and right arm up, stretching the right leg. Inhale. Exhale into the side for Utthita Trikonasana, triangle pose. That's when maybe not, you need a block. Block inside or outside your right foot, right hand on top of the block. Inhale. Exhale, left arm to the sky. So try to lean slightly back. Try to align the right side of the ribcage with the right thigh, more or less. And once you're there, you can bring your hips slightly forward. Relaxing the shoulders, stretching the arm, the left arm to the sky through the fingers. Inhale, look down to the front of the mat. Bring your left hand down, bring the block to the side, and as you exhale, step back, downward facing dog. Now inhale, step the left foot forward between your hands. Bring the back heel to 90-degree angle. Windmill your arms up, warrior two. Same thing here, stretching your arms, keeping your arms super, super strong. Stretching them on both directions and release the shoulders away from your ears, keeping the front knee just above the ankle and keeping that back leg active. Inhale, flip the front palm open, lean slightly forward. Exhale, reverse the warrior, stretching the left leg. Inhale. Exhale into the side, maybe you need the block, or bring your hand inside or outside the left foot. Exhale, right arm up, leaning slightly back, pressing your hips slightly forward. And breathe. Don't forget to breathe. It's not just about creating shapes or beautiful shape or movement. It's especially about the breath, I would say. And try to bring awareness onto your body and what it's doing, how it's feeling, so to make sure you're not hurting yourself. Inhale, look down to the front of the mat. Bring both hands on the ground, and as you exhale, step back, downward facing dog. You can stay in downward dog, or let's take one Vinyasa. Inhale to plank. Exhale, lower down, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Take a deep breath in through your nose and out through your mouth. Inhale, lift the right leg up to the sky. Exhale, step the right foot forward. Now you can shorten your stand a little bit. So spin the back heel down, square your hips so you're facing front of the mat and your toes are facing to the front of the mat. Now bring your hands on your hips and slowly come all the way up. Now interlace your fingers behind your back. Inhale, open the chest and stretch your arms. Gaze up, and as you exhale, slowly fold over your right leg. Maybe bring the knuckles over your head as much as you can, maybe not, and it's all fine, no pressure. Just you are exactly where you're supposed to be for today, for now. Tomorrow is another day. Now release the hands on the ground to square the right foot. Let's go to reverse Trikonasana. So bring your left hand, probably on the block is a good idea. Bring the block on the right side of the mat, and then your left hand on top of the block. Now take a deep breath to lengthen. So raise up slightly, lift your chest, draw the right hip behind you, draw the right hip back behind you, and as you exhale, lifting the right arm to the sky. Parivrtta Utthita Trikonasana. Now pushing the block under your left hand to open your chest. Really try to draw that right hip back behind you. You can already feel the stretch on your right arm string. Inhale, look down to the mat. Bring both hands to square the right foot, and as you exhale, downward facing dog. Let's do the left side. Inhale, lift the left leg up to the sky. Exhale, step the left foot forward. Now spin the back heel down, shorten your stand a little bit, square your hips, bring your hands on your hips and come all the way up. Now you can have either interlacing your fingers behind your back. You can also bring your, maybe grab opposite elbows, or take your hands in reverse prayer and squeezing the palms together. Inhale, open your chest, open your heart to the sky, gaze up. And as you exhale, slowly, gently, with awareness, folding onto your left leg. Deep breath here. Squeezing the palms together if you're having your hands in reverse prayer, opening the shoulders. Now slowly bring your hands on the mat. Now inhale halfway up, bring the block on the left side this time of the mat. And then right hand on the block. Take a deep breath here in to lengthen and drawing the left hip back behind you so you can already now feel the stretch on behind the left leg. And as you exhale, left arm up to the sky. Now pressing and pushing your right hand onto the block. It's like you want to push the block away from you. That way you're going to turn your chest, expand, creating space in your body. Now inhale, slowly look down to the mat. Remove the block, bring your hands down, and as you exhale, step back, downward facing dog. Then stay here. Let's take one vinyasa. Inhale to plank. Exhale, lower down, chaturanga, or bring your knees down. Firm the elbows in. Inhale, upward dog or cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Take a deep breath in and deep breath out. Now inhale, stand strong on your left foot, lift the right leg on towards the sky to three-legged dog. Inhale. As you exhale, you're going to bring your right knee onto your chest, shift your weight forward to plank pose. So you're on the plank with the knee on your chest. Now really try to push the floor away, pushing the ground away under your hands, rounding your upper back. So you're going to puff your upper back, separate the shoulder blades. Inhale here. Now bring the knee to the left elbow and extend the right leg to the left side. Slowly bring the left foot back on the mat and lift the hips up and come to fallen triangle. Left arm over your head. Inhale, gaze down to the mat. Bring the left hand on the ground. And as you exhale, bring the right knee onto your chest and come back to downward facing dog. Inhale, lifting the left leg up. Exhale, shift your weight forward to plank and bring the left knee onto your chest. Inhale here, pushing the floor around in your upper back. And as you exhale, bring the left knee onto your right elbow. Extend the left leg to the right side. Bring the back heel down the mat. Inhale, lifting the hips up, and exhale, stretch the right arm over your head to fallen triangle. Inhale, look down to the mat, bring the right hand down. Exhale, left knee to the chest and come back to downward facing dog. Let's take one vinyasa. Inhale to plank. Exhale, lower down, chaturanga, maybe on your knees. If you're tired of just taking chaturangas, inhale, upward dog or cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Take a deep breath in and deep breath out. Okay, let's go a little further in this flow. Inhale, lift the right leg up. Exhale, come to plank, knee to chest. Now bring the knee onto the left elbow and extend the leg to the side. Inhale here. Exhale, left arm up, fallen triangle. Now look down to the ground, bring the left hand down. Inhale, slowly rewind, come back, right knee to chest. Exhale, three-legged dog. Bring the right leg up to the sky. Inhale, look forward between your hands. As you exhale, step the right foot forward. Bring the left hand onto the mat. Inhale to lengthen. Look up slightly. Elongate your back. And as you exhale, right arm over your head for a simple twist. Right arm to the sky. Deep breath here. Inhale, look down to the ground. Bring the right hand down. And as you exhale, step back, downward facing dog. Let's do the left side. Inhale, lifting the left leg up, three-legged dog. Exhale, knee to chest. Now inhale, bring the knee to the right elbow, extend the leg to the side. Lift the hips up, inhale. Exhale, stretch the right arm over your head, fallen triangle. Now look down to the mat, right hand down, inhale, knee to chest. Exhale, three-legged dog, left leg up. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, left foot step forward. Keeping the right palm on the mat, inhale to lengthen. Exhale, twist, left arm up. Open your chest, gaze up, maybe with your right eye, looking at your left hand with your right eye. Inhale, look down, bring your hands down. Exhale, step back, downward facing dog. Stay here or take one Vinyasa. Inhale to plank. Exhale, lower down. Inhale, cobra or upward dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Let's carry on a little further. Inhale, lift the right leg up to the sky. Exhale, knee to chest. Inhale, knee to left elbow. And extend the right leg. Inhale, lifting the hips. And as you exhale, fallen triangle. Inhale, look down to the mat. Bring the left palm down. And as you exhale, you're going to bring the right knee on the chest. And then this time, flipping the dog. So you're going to bring the right leg behind you. Inhale, lifting. So leaning on the knife edge of the left foot. Inhale to lift your hips up. And as you exhale, stretch into wild thing. Now inhale, slowly start to come back. Look in the front of the mat. Come to this side plank Vashisthasana. And very slowly, you're going to lift your right leg up and then step, as slow as you can, step the right foot forward to come to a high lunge. Coming all the way up to this high lunge, inhale. And as you exhale, bring your hands in the heart center. Inhale to lengthen. Exhale, turn to the right side and then hooking the left elbow against the right knee and twist here. Now squeezing your palms together. Now inhale, slowly come up. Extend your arms, come to this revolved lunge. Now inhale, right arm behind your thigh, left arm up. Reverse. And as you exhale, bringing your hands down, both hands inside your right leg, and then moving your hands to the center of the mat into Prasarita Padottanasana. So now you're here. So try to bring your toes slightly inwards towards one another, towards each other. And bring your hands flat on the mat. Hands are shoulders distance. Try to align your hands with your feet if that's possible. Inhale to lengthen, look forward. Drawing your tailbone back behind and then pressing the crown of the head forward. And as you exhale, fold, hugging the elbows together. Leaning more on the toes than the heels. Bring the tailbone up to the sky, crown of the head to the ground. Even if it's not happening today, practice, practice, and it will come. Now inhale, raise up to flat back. And then turn and come back to the front of the mat. Step back to downward facing dog. Take a deep breath in through your nose. And side out. Let's finish off with the left side. Inhale, lift the left leg up to the sky. Exhale, knee to chest. Bring the left knee to the right elbow, extend the leg, and lifting up the hips. Inhale. Exhale, fallen triangle. Right arm up. Inhale, slowly look down to the mat, bring the right hand down. And as you exhale, bring the left knee onto your chest and bring the left foot behind you. Inhale, lifting the hips up, coming to this wild thing. Exhale, stretching the left arm. Now inhale, look down to the mat, and then maybe coming to this side plank. Or maybe you want to lift the left leg up. So plank the left leg, inhale, slowly exhale. Bring the left foot to the front of the mat. Coming to high lunge. Inhale, come all the way up. Exhale, hands in the heart center. Inhale to lengthen. Exhale, turn to the left, and then hooking the left elbow against the right knee and twist here. Pressing the elbow against the leg to turn your chest. Pressing the palms of the hands together. Now inhale, come up, stretch your arms, coming to this revolved lunge. Now reverse, inhale, right arm up to the sky. And as you exhale, bring your hands inside the left foot. Now heel toe your left foot to the left side of the mat. And then bring the right leg also in front, so your feet are parallel now. Now hook the big toes with your peace sign fingers. Inhale to lengthen here. We're going to take a wide Padangusthasana. And as you exhale, fold. So you're using your toes. Your toes is going to be your tool to bring your head closer to the ground. You're going to bring the elbows to the side and lifting the toes up, using your toes to come all the way down. Relaxing the head, the neck. Inhale again to flat back, look forward. Exhale, fold. Inhale, release, bring your hands on the mat. And as you exhale, step back to plank pose and lower down chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog, O cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Now inhale, lift the right leg up, three-legged dog. Exhale, bend the knee, and we're going to come into pigeon pose. So bring the right knee just behind your right wrist and bring the shin down on the mat. Bring your right hip on the mat, come to pigeon pose. So try to square your hip, try to press the left hip forward, having your hip square. If your right hip is not reaching, is not touching the ground, you can feel free to bring a block under your right hip. Bring your hands on each side of the mat on your fingertips. Inhale to lengthen, drawing your pubic bone down to the ground. Open the chest, slight back bend, shoulders down. And as you exhale, maybe stay here, or as you exhale, come all the way down. Maybe just on your forearms, maybe all the way down. Bring one hand on top of the other and your forehead on top of your hands. And relax here. Just chill. And try to totally let go, totally release, surrender to gravity. That can be pretty intense for your right hip, so try to bring focus on that right hip and try to breathe, and breathing through this hip, try to bring a lot of energy, feeling the energy you bring into this hip, and bring some patience, love. Just surrender, let go your hips on the ground. Let go of your shoulders, your back, melting your chest to the mat, to the ground. Surrendering to gravity, to the earth, to yourself. Now inhale, slowly raise up, come back on your fingertips. And as you exhale, sit on the right hip, and let's come to Adho Matsyendrasana, Lord of Fish pose. Bring the left foot just on the side of your right knee, and try to bring both sit bones onto the mat. Both sit bones are in contact with the ground. Now bring your left arm behind you, left hand behind you. Inhale, reach up with your right arm. And then as you exhale, hooking the right elbow against the knee and twist here. Now keep on pressing. Every time you inhale, you find length on your spine, growing your spine. And every time you exhale, you press that elbow against the knee to revolve your chest to the back of the room. Deep breath here. You can close your eyes and feel the subtle movement every time you're breathing. You're lifting and twisting, lifting and twisting. Every time you breathe, the change is happening. Inhale, slowly come back, look forward. And as you exhale, release, and try to maybe to bring your legs. So maybe this is enough for you. Maybe you want to bring your leg to Gomukha legs. So you can stack your left knee over the right, if that's possible for you. Otherwise, stay the way you are. Bring your hands on each side of your mat. Inhale here to lengthen, shoulders relaxed. And exhale, fold, bring your hands forward and fold here. Same thing here, surrender. Connect to your breath, to your intention. Inhale, come all the way up. And then slowly, gently begin to release. So bring the left shin. We're going to do pigeon the left side, left shin front of the mat. Swing the right leg back behind you. So feel free, you can have your, of course, your foot flex if you're in this shape, or bring your heel closer to your body. So same thing, try to really bring your right hip forward, squaring your hips. Bring the block under your left hip if it's really far from the ground. Inhale here to lengthen. Open the chest, open your heart. And stay here, or exhale, coming on your elbows or all the way onto your forehead.
So letting go of the hips, and also every time you exhale, try to release and make your back and your chest feel very light and melt your chest to the ground. Don't try not to hold anything back. Just release and let go. Just let go. Now inhale, slowly come up.
And as you exhale, sit on the left hip and then bring your right leg forward for Ardha Matsyendrasana, the other side. Bring both sit bones onto the mat. Bring your right hand behind you. Inhale, reach up with your left arm. And as you exhale, twist and hook the left elbow against the knee. And as you inhale, you're going to find length on your spine, on your back. And as you exhale, pressing against the leg to turn and twist a little bit more. And don't forget to breathe and observe your breath. Inhale, slowly come back, look forward. And as you exhale, release, and this time stacking the right knee over the left, if that's possible. If you're up here, it's fine, just work from where you are. There's no obligation here. So bring your hands on each side, take a deep breath to lengthen, releasing the shoulders away from your face, and exhale, fold. Two more deep breaths here. Inhale, slowly start to come up. And as you exhale, unravel your legs and place them in front of you for forward fold. So stretch your legs. Flexing your feet, squeeze your legs together. Inhale, bring your arms over your head, shoulders down, stretch the spine. And as you exhale, fold. So grab whatever you can hold, whatever you can grab. Maybe you will need any strap, or if you have a belt, just grab it and just work from here. Try to focus on bringing, rather than bringing the head on the knees, try to focus on bringing the belly to your thighs rather than just rounding your back. Try to find length here. A few more deep breaths here. Inhale, slowly come back up. Exhale, release. Now you're going to come to Upavishta Konasana. So bringing your hips wide, flexing your feet slowly. Bring your hands, so you can feel free to sit on a block if your pelvis is tilting forward. So maybe sit at the edge of a block, or if you have a cushion, anything to elevate your hips. Flexing the feet here. Bring your hands forward. Inhale to lengthen, shoulders down away from your face, and as you exhale, lower down. So you can
Just stay here and relax. Even if your back is a little rounded, just stay here and relax. Or maybe you want to bring your forearms on the mat. Or feel free to come all the way down. Just breathe here. Deep breath. Inhale, slowly walk your hands to your body and come up. And then as you exhale, bring your hands under your knees. Then bend your knees and bring your feet, shoulder the feet together for Baddha Konasana. So feet together, as close as you can to your body. Try to open your feet, the sole of the feet open like a book, and then hold your feet from underneath with your hands. Now inhale to lengthen here, shoulders down. And as you exhale, you can fold slowly. Maybe you can get some help with your elbows and pressing down to bring your knees onto the ground if that's possible. Otherwise, just chill where you are, basically. Inhale, slowly come back up. And hands on your knees. Exhale, bring your knees together. Now come on plank pose, so all fours first, then plank pose. Inhale here. Shift your weight slightly forward until the shoulders have reached the level of the wrist. And as you exhale, you're gonna firm and squeeze your elbows in and lower all the way down slowly onto your stomach. So 3, 2, 1, all the way down. Now let's take a sphinx. So come up, come on your forearms. Press the front of the feet firmly onto the ground. And then slowly start to curl up your chest, to open your chest, peeling your heart open. And try to feel, without moving your arms, try to feel your hands, your elbows magnetized to your hips. It's like your elbows want to go to your hips, want to meet your hips. Shoulders away from your face, pubic bone down on the mat, pressing, squeezing the feet down. Feeling that chest opening, that back slightly bending. Inhale. Exhale, coming all the way down. Maybe bring one hand on top of the other and release your forehead on the mat, on your hands, or just lean on one cheek and relax here. Now bring your forehead onto the mat. Keep on squeezing your feet on the mat and interlace the fingers behind your back. Now maybe keeping the index fingers out, pointing like a peaceful gun. Inhale, lifting your head up, chest up. And as you exhale, stretching your arms. You can keep a micro bend on your elbows, opening through the heart, squeezing the feet on the ground, pressing the pubic bone on the mat. Inhale, lift up higher. Exhale, relax on the other cheek. Now we're going to roll all the way onto our backs for a bridge pose. So bend the knees and bring the feet, the sole of the feet on the mat, hip width distance. You should be able to feel your heels with your middle fingers when you bring your arms alongside the body. Now hugging your shoulders slightly behind your back. Inhale, and as you exhale, press on your feet to lift your hips up. Interlace the fingers behind your back, make a fist with your hands, and then press that fist against the mat. Hugging your shoulders a little bit more, maybe inhale, and as you exhale, lifting up and pressing more on your fist and your feet to lift your hips as high as you can. And keep on breathing. Inhale, and as you exhale, release your hands and coming slowly all the way down onto your back. Now feel free to take another bridge pose, or if you already have a practice with the wheel pose, you can take the full wheel pose, only if you have a practice. If that's the first time, I suggest you try it when next time you're in a yoga studio with your teacher. So keep your feet parallel all the time. Try not to open them on the side. They will have a tendency to open on the side. Try to keep your feet pointing forward, maybe slightly inward. Bring your hands on each side of your shoulders, so fingers pointing towards your hips. Inhale here. And as you exhale, you're going to lift your hips up. Press on your hands. Maybe come to the crown of the head to start with. Now readjust your stand. Make sure your feet are pointing forward. Make sure your hands are in a good place. And then hugging the elbows against one another. Inhale. And as you exhale, pressing on your hands to lift up and stretch your arms. And breathe here. If you're comfortable here, you can maybe rock a little bit backwards and forward to stretch a little bit more. Maybe stretching your legs out. When you're ready to come down, inhale, tuck your chin on your chest. And as you exhale, come on your head and back all the way down. Very slowly with control. Now you can bring your knees together, feet mat distance, and then just take a moment, bring the right hand on your belly and the left hand onto your heart. Take a deep breath in through your nose and out through your mouth. And now bring your knees onto your chest. Give yourself a squeeze, well-deserved squeeze. You can rock from side to side. You can take happy baby's pose, so bring your arms inside your legs and then grab the outer edge of your feet, then pressing your feet down, bringing your knees closer to the ground. Try not to curl too much your sacrum. Try to keep your sacrum more or less on the mat. Then you can even stretch one leg and the other. Now bring your knees to your chest again. your feet on the ground. Bring your feet on the ground, so sole of the feet on the ground and keeping your knees bent. Now scoop your hips slightly to the right side, slightly to the right, and then lift your right leg and then bring your right leg over the left. So cross your right leg over the left and slowly release your legs onto the left side of the mat. Elongating your right arm and maybe gaze towards your right hand. If your neck is not complaining, you can do that. Otherwise, just look forward, up. And now slowly bring your legs back to the center. Bring the right leg down, unravel your legs, and then scoop your hips slightly to the left side. Now lift your left leg up, cross the left leg over the right leg, and releasing your legs onto the right side. Elongating the left arm, and maybe gaze towards your left hand. And then slowly start to come back, unravel your legs. Bring your knees onto your chest one last time. Give yourself a squeeze, a big hug. Now inhale, lift your head, bring your forehead to your knees. And side out, and releasing the legs down, arms preparing for Shavasana. Taking the space. Bringing your legs mat distance, arms alongside the body and palms facing up, lying on the ground. And just take some time to release, allowing your body and your mind to integrate the practice. And just totally let go. No tension. Keep on connecting to your breath, feeling your limbs relaxed, feeling your feet relaxed and soft. Your knees, your thighs, your hips, feeling your stomach getting very soft and tender and relaxed. Chest, breathing easily. Shoulders. Your arms. Your hands and your fingers. All soft and relaxed. Your neck, your throat, your chin and your lips, relaxing the jaw, keeping a small space between the upper and lower teeth. Your tongue is relaxed. Your cheekbones, forehead, your eyes and behind your eyeballs, soft gaze, and the space between your eyebrows. The back of the head, the neck and the shoulders, the shoulder blades, the spine, the lower back, all the way down to the back of your thighs, your calves, your heels, sole of the feet and the toes, all soft and relaxed. Even your breath is calm, your mind is calm. Slowly start to deepen your breath. You can wiggle your toes and your fingers. You can circle your ankles and your wrists. Slowly bring your knees to your chest. Maybe stretch the arms over your head. And then slowly rolling over to your side. Gently start to push back to a seated position, with your eyes closed or half closed. Coming back to either Sukhasana or just sitting on your heels. Bring your hands together in Namaste in the heart center. Bow your head to your heart. In your own way, thank yourself for making time for this practice. Making time for your well-being, your physical, emotional, and spiritual well-being. Take a deep breath in through your nose and out through your mouth.